What is going on, Hive Warriors? This is your boy Edward V, and today we're going to talk about why apple cider vinegar is not a fat loss tool. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Guys, I keep saying this, but it's like it goes in one ear and comes out the other. When I made my first apple cider vinegar study video, talking about the weight loss that comes from it. This was like in 2017, I believe, or 2018. When I made that video, the study that dove deeper into apple cider vinegar and its benefits did not release yet. What we had were a few studies looking into apple cider vinegar and with promising results where people lost more weight because of apple cider vinegar. So there was a correlation put there that, hey, look, it looks like apple cider vinegar gives you the ability to lose more weight or burn more fat. It's a fat burning tool. So many people push that narrative, me included, because we were just going off of the studies that we had. Like, obviously nothing's ever set in stone with science, but hey, look, this study's showing that this group lost more body fat than the other group, than the control group, the intervention group, which did the apple cider vinegar, lost more fat. So it looks like, based off of this study, based off of the current studies that we have, the minimal current studies that we have, it looks like apple cider vinegar is a good tool for fat loss, for helping you with intermittent fasting, for appetite suppression. But here's the thing, the methodology matters. How deep and how rigorous is the study? How pinpoint is all of the different assets of that study? Those things matter. And when that was done, and we looked at a study that dove deeper, that was more rigorous, and was more kind of on these control groups and these intervention groups to figure out what exactly they're doing on a daily basis, they come to find out that there isn't a fat loss increase because you're consuming apple cider vinegar. There is an appetite suppression, but the appetite suppression based off of the questionnaire that was given to the intervention group comes from just the apple cider vinegar giving them a nausea, giving them a feeling of nausea, being nauseous. Therefore, they ate less because of it. So in theory, it does help, but it's almost like a hack. You just create a feeling of being disgusted or feeling nauseous, and then it makes you not want to eat because you don't feel like you're gonna keep that food down. You feel like you're gonna bring it back up because of the feeling of nausea. And this is what apple cider vinegar does. Now, if you use apple cider vinegar, there are things that could be problematic, considering the fact that, like, enamel, because of how acidic it is, it could damage things in your stomach, damage things in your mouth. Over time, it could deteriorate certain things. So when you look at the positives and negatives of it, is it even a viable thing to need to use apple cider vinegar when all it does is suppress appetite? When you can do other things to suppress appetite without feeling nauseous. Water is one of them. Consuming liquids with no calories can actually help you suppress appetite because it fills your stomach up, but it fills it up without putting calories in it. Therefore, you're not gaining any body fat, but you are still subsequently filling your stomach. So it helps with you not feeling as hungry as you were, or sometimes even not feeling hungry at all anymore. But apple cider vinegar, it just makes you feel nauseous. And because of that, you lose your appetite to eat. Is that even something that you need for yourself? I would argue no. But these are the studies that we have so far in showing what apple cider vinegar does for you. It doesn't have any metabolic factors that actually burn body fat specifically for you. It just makes you nauseous, therefore you eat less. Because you eat less, you reduce your calorie intake. If this is something that you feel you must have, okay, I hear you, but I think that the positives do not, in this instance, outweigh the negative when it comes to apple cider vinegar, and that is why I no longer recommend apple cider vinegar for fat loss. I just don't, because the studies have shown that it's not what we thought it was. And you have to be flexible and nimble when it comes to science, especially things that you use for your own body, to make a decision and find out, hey, look, this is where the studies are now. We have to go in line with what the studies are showing us. All right, hopefully this video has helped you guys. Of course, I will pin in the comment section the Patreons. All Patreons will be pinned there. Thank you so much for the support. And of course, as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.